Hey guys, so I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to do some book videos that I haven't seen. I don't know if other booktubers have done these types of videos, but I wanted to do something that's new and different, other than just hauls, reviews, and TBR. So I've been trying to brainstorm and think of like what kind of books do I have, what's some books that we can relate to each other and kind of talk about. So I was thinking I have so many books that I had to read in high school or middle school that either had to read through the summer or ones I had to read in class and then I had to buy my own copy, whatever the case may be. A lot of books that I've read in middle school and high school obviously were school copies, so I don't have them. I might try to remember those books and do a separate video on those and then just show a picture from online of what the book looks like so that we can talk and kind of share what we both had to read in middle school and high school. But these are the books that I have that we had to buy on our own, either for summer reading or for, you know, just had to buy your own copy for school. So I wanted to share those because I still have all of them, and I was going to give away a lot of them to Goodwill, but then I was like, oh, let me make a video about it, and because I'm sure a lot of you guys have had to read the same kind of books, and I felt like it would be something different, something that I don't normally do. So the first book is The Essential Iliad by Homer. I also had to read the Odyssey, but that was a school version or school book that we had to read, so I didn't have to buy my own physical copy of that. So I don't have that, but I do have The Essential Iliad, which I loved the Odyssey so much. I never thought I would like it, and it was kind of hard for me to understand at the time, but I really did like it. And then I liked the Iliad too because I like that kind of fantasy mythology type books, so I really like that. And then The Prince, this is by Niccolo Machiavelli, whatever, I'm not even going to try. By the way, I'll have every single book and the author down below, like I always do with every video, just so you know, because I can't pronounce authors' names at all, or even sometimes the title. So I will have every single book and every single author down below for this video, and usually with every haul or any type of video that I do, I try to remember to put every title and author below because I never can say the author's name right, and then sometimes I'm flashing it so quick that you can't see the name and stuff, so definitely look down below for that. But so this is The Prince, and I really liked this at the time because we dissected it, and it was really interesting and had a lot of good points and stuff that you wouldn't think of. So like everything's highlighted, and the spine is all messed up from using it so much because we really dissected the crap out of this book in my English class, but I can't remember a lot about it now. Okay, so I have Maniac Magee by Jerry Spinelli. I'm covering this because my name is on it. I guess to keep everybody's copy in the class. But I remember reading this in middle school, and I really actually liked it. It was an interesting story, but I probably wouldn't reread it now. It's not something I would like now. But I remember having to read that like probably 3 times in middle school. So the next one is The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, and this one I read a bunch of times and watched the TV movie about it a bunch of times, and this is 80 pages long, and so yeah, I've definitely had to read and watch this a lot between middle school and high school. The next one is Things Fall Apart. I'm not even trying to say that name. I actually didn't read this. This was for my summer reading, so we bought it, and then I never read it, and then somehow I can't remember how I got away with it about not reading it. I can't remember what I did. Probably just got an F for it, but I never read it. It didn't seem interesting to me, but I still have it. Same thing with The Alchemist. I think this was like the next year, and I still didn't do my summer reading. I loved reading back then, and I love reading now, but for some reason if you make me read a book like school, it just sucks the fun out of it. But I never read this, but I think it's supposed to be good. The next one I have is A Tale of Two Cities. I read a little bit of this. I think this was summer reading as well. I don't remember, but I have it. Next one I have is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I had 2 different copies of this, so I can't remember if this is the one I had for high school or if it was a different paper cover. I can't remember, but I know this is a pretty old book in itself, and the pages are even yellow now, but I had this one and had to read it. I don't remember anything about it, and I actually tried to read it again the other day, and I got like 80 pages in, and I didn't like the way that they talked. I mean, it was just how they talked back in the day, or how they wrote books, and sometimes I would have to read a page twice because I didn't understand what they were saying, or they would imply they were talking to someone but then they were talking to somebody different and then they didn't say their name, or didn't make it obvious that they were changing characters and or who was talking to who, and I just got really confused. And then they talk obviously different and write different back in that time than they do now, and so that probably makes me look really stupid because I'm sure it's really easy for a lot of people to read, but just for me, I guess just because I'm not used to it, it was like, I could have read it, I could have read the whole book and really understood it and been fine with it, but it would just taking me longer, and I really wasn't into it. So I got 80 pages in and then I just said screw it. But I have read this before in high school, but I can't remember much about it at all. And I know there's a movie out, but I haven't watched that. But maybe eventually one of these days I'll get inspired and want to read it. Yeah, so I have 8 books that I still kept over all this time. I'll probably give them away to Goodwill or keep a hold of maybe a few of them that for nostalgia reasons I'll want to read one day, like definitely the Iliad. I will want to do that. So that was my 8 books that I still have. I probably gave a lot away and lost a bunch of them. Please leave a video response if you're a booktuber, or even if you're not, you just want to leave a video response. Please do, and show me your books that you have, or maybe books that you read in middle school and high school that you don't have but you still remember which ones you read or you really liked a lot. Also, if you don't have a YouTube or don't like to make videos, just leave me a comment down below what books that you read in middle school and high school so we can just talk about it. And yeah, so I hope you liked that I did a different kind of book video than just a haul or a TBR or a review. I will try to keep brainstorming and thinking of new ideas for videos. Obviously, if you have a recommendation, leave one below and I will definitely do it. But yeah, I'll try to just keep brainstorming other book ideas, book video ideas, and then also a bunch of reviews will be coming for you soon. And then also I'm going to be doing other videos that aren't necessarily to do with BookTube or dealing with books. I'll definitely have those labeled. So if it's labeled like monthly favorites or discussion video, then you'll know that it's not about books. So most of everything on this channel will be about books, but I want to do a bunch of videos for you guys, and like I said, there's only so many book videos I can do, or so many new ideas I can think of. So I want to do other videos as well, but I don't think it's worth, at least right now, making a new channel or another channel. I don't think it's really worth it yet, but maybe in the future I'll do that so that it's not so confusing. But for now I just want to add extra videos that are not exactly about books sometimes, but I'm still going to try to keep up with hauls and reviews and everything like that, because I do like to do that, but I just want to branch out and do some other different things too. So yeah, I hope you liked my idea of this video. Bye!